Glad you could join us on the show today. The show's going to be in two parts. First part will be at Lake Wright-Patman at Clear Springs for the 2007 handicap hunt. Then we're going to travel on down the road to Brushy Creek at Lake of the Pines for the second portion of the show. Hope you enjoy it.
I'm Darrell Jackson, Challenged Outdoorsmen's president. On my right is the Wildlife Conservation Specialist Raymond Hedges from the Corps of Engineers. We're going to have a little safety talk, but the first thing we're going to do is welcome you guys and ladies here today. We're going to have a beautiful day. The temperature is going to be calm. We've been seeing a lot of deer, a lot of antlerless deer, and we got a few rules we want to go over. And if you have any questions, don't worry about asking them, because there are no dumb questions, just dumb answers. And Raymond makes most of those. But anything we can do to help you is your hunt. We want you to be here and enjoy it. Over on my right, I'd like to introduce a special guest, if he'll come on up here. This is Bowie County Sheriff James Prince. He and his rescue squad have volunteered to come out and help. Now, they're not out here to enforce the law, but that don't mean he wouldn't arrest you if you go out there and shoot somebody. He's a hunter, he's a caring individual, and we want to thank him. He went this morning by special arrangement and got the donut people out of bed. He got 60 donuts over here. They was so hot they melted the seat on his truck when we brought it out here. So they're fresh. So y'all help yourself to them. Coffee, cocoa, and there's soda pops back here.
About processing.
Yeah, processing. Would you like to tell them, Jim?
I hunt out here on the depot. We've got a processing room out there. We've got tenderizer, grinder, meat cutting tables and all that. I talked to those folks. They said that any deer that you kill, we can take it out there. It needs to be gutted here, but we'll take it out there and skin it, and then I'll butcher it up for you if you want me to. It won't cost you a dime. We won't be able to hang it and let it chill, because we're going to have to do them as we kill them. But as soon as we kill them, we take them out there and butcher them then.
And what we'll try to do is get them, the folks that are out of town, if they're going to be leaving or something, the sheriff will try to get those in before the folks that are local or closer in. But I think it's a great job that he has agreed to do this. You know, he's a caring individual, or he wouldn't be out here. Come out here yesterday and they was lost the whole time.
I'm impressed with what I've seen out here. I really am.
So anybody have any questions as of right now, what's going on out here? Everyone will need an orange vest. We'll issue you a orange hat like this one. My wife or my young granddaughter, Charles or somebody over there will give everybody a hat. If you have a problem with anything or anybody, let me know. If that don't work, take care of my wife. She's in charge of the complaint department. Folks, this is Darrell again, and what you're looking at right now is day one of the Lake Wright-Patman Clear Springs hunt. All the hunters are getting loaded up. The drivers are checking their firearms to make sure they're unloaded. The volunteers do a great job out here. We'd like to thank them, and we're trying to get these hunters out in their assigned blinds before daylight, where they can get calmed in, settle down, where the deer will be easing out into the food plots after a while. And we wish them all a lot of success. So get out there and get them, fellas. I'm Darrell Jackson with Challenged Outdoorsmen. The first day of the 7th annual hunt. We're at Clear Springs, Lake Wright-Patman. Rocky Brothers here came down from the Dallas area.
Yeah, Mesquite.
He was here a couple of years ago and got ill and had to go home, and this morning he was successful. We put 22 people out in the woods about 6 o'clock, 6:30 this morning, and he harvested this little mature doe back here about 7:30. And I'm going to let him tell you what transpired and how much excitement he had.
Oh, yeah. About 7:30, they come running out and got back in the trees, and finally this one walked out to where I could get a shot, about 50, 60 yards. Then the other doe come up and sat there and stomped at her for about 3, 4, 5 minutes, the bigger one. Then he left, and the two little fawns stood around for an hour and a half or so playing, running back and forth, one nubbin and one doe. And one time they walked about 25 yards in front of me. I could see them just as good. So I know there was a nubbin and a doe.
Well, did you enjoy God's beautiful creation out there?
I had more fun just sitting out there listening to birds and stuff. I had a little house wren running up and down the tree, eating bugs. Watched him for 20 minutes.
Thank you, Rocky.
Yeah.
Proud that you got the deer.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to go back up here and take a group picture and try to get you some hot food.
Sure.
So we're going to head on out here, okay?
Yeah.
What you're looking at now is some hunters out here with Raymond Hedges is weighing in their deers and aging the deers. Here's a nice young fella here with a nice mature doe. What you're looking at here is a nice congressman's aide by the name of Marjorie Chandler who come out to see what's going on. And the ladies and all the other people that do the cooking around here, as you can tell, the folks are having a great time and it looks like great food. So just remember that if you want to come out and get involved, you're going to have to do your part of the work to earn this food. Look at the smiles out there. Everybody's digging in. Everybody's tired from the morning hunt, so they'll take a little bit of time to eat. As you can see, there's a lot of folks around there enjoying the food. And in the afternoon, we'll be taking them back out again about probably 1:30. Just look at those smiles, and everybody's enjoying the food. And look at that one hairdo over there. He's really got a fancy hairdo. That's one of our volunteer members. I'm Darrell Jackson, and this is the ending of the first day of the 7th annual deer hunt at Lake Wright-Patman for Challenged Outdoors in America. We're standing here with 4 excited hunters and a lot of people looking on. Today they have been successful in harvesting 4 doe, or 4 antlerless, and 1 spike buck. Larry Quandrew here was there last year. He was able to get a nice little 7-point buck. He came back this year and he's taking meat home for the table again. So I guess he's just lucky. This gentleman here got him a nice sized mature doe, which is what we like to take out here on our harvest. May I have your name, please?
Brandon Wright.
And where are you from, Brandon?
Waxahachie, Texas.
And what did you take there?
Doe.
How many more deer did you see?
There were about 6 in the group when I took this one.
And you did as instructed, you picked out the mature one?
Exactly.
Very good, congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate
and
it.
who's this ugly man over here? I don't know him.
Dean Olson, live in Redwater, Texas, and I had 5 deer come up, and I harvested the biggest one of the 5.
Very good. What did you do this morning, Dean?
I had a bad gun. I had a gun that was bad.
Congratulations, Dean. You done a great job. Mr. Larry Quandrew, are you cold?
Yeah, always cold out here.
Are you excited?
Yeah, excited, yeah.
What'd you kill out here last year?
The buck.
And what did you get this year?
I got myself a doe first
A
time.
good mature doe.
Yes.
And Marcus over there is your companion and your nurse. Was he excited too?
Yeah, he was more excited than I was.
Oh, you mean tell me you didn't get buck fever?
Oh, me? No. There wasn't no bucks there.
I guess I got that one, didn't I? Let me get over here to see Mr. Rocky. I'm going to step in front of you a minute there, Larry. Come over this way. I want you to over this way closer.
Yeah, I got to.
Oh, you got to lean up?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here is a nice young small fellow by the name of Rocky Brothers from the Dallas area. This is actually his 2nd deer for the day. He went out this morning and harvested a mature doe. This afternoon he was successful in getting a little spike buck, and we're pretty proud for him. Last year he was here, two years ago, and didn't get to hunt because he got sick and had to stay in a motel for 4 days. This year he's making up for it. Congratulations, Rocky.
Thank you.
Now you tell us what happened out there.
Oh, I saw about 6 deer, but this only one gave me a shot. They were too jumpy. They kept jumping back into brush too quick.
Very good. We appreciate you coming down. We want to thank you, all the volunteers, all of our sponsors for seeing what you do out here. Makes it all worthwhile. Sheriff, would you walk up here, please? Now, we got a lot of volunteers, but we got one out here special. This is the High Sheriff of Bowie County, James Prince. This is the first year he got involved with us because he's too busy out there trying to catch the criminals. But he's come out today. Look at the smile on his face. Look at the camera. He's hooked. Right now, he is a member. Tell us what you think about this, James.
I'm gonna tell you something. I love to hunt, but this is more awesome to me today than when I killed it. This is great, and I'm really impressed. I come out here yesterday, and I'm impressed with everything I've seen, with everybody out here working. I'm impressed with the hunters. I'm impressed with everything I've seen. I stayed here late last night because I was excited about what I was seeing. Same thing this morning. Y'all made me come back out here early again.
Early again in the morning.
I love it.
Let me say one thing about the sheriff. He's not only the sheriff, but he's also a good person. He has volunteered to take anybody's deer that wishes out to Red River Army Depot at the Rod and Gun Club, using their facilities to process the deer before they can package it up to take it home for them, the ones that live out of town, if we have time. If anybody's leaving tonight, We just have to make it legal where they can take it with it. Now that's a lot of pretty good men to come out here and volunteer to do the dirty work first.
Well, it's got to be done.
Thank you, Sheriff. We're sure glad to have you out here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. That's the 7th annual COA hunt. 5 deer today. A lot of happy hunters, and looking around, there's a lot of people who should not shut up where we can go eat our hamburgers.